What's up, you guys? Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Inspiration, SoundCloud, SoundClick. Focus, people. Let's stay. Can we try to stay focused? Can we? No, I guess not. Yeah, okay. Listen, you guys. Okay, for one, I just want to say this. Mayweather is a good fighter. But you know what? We will. Okay. He's a good defensive fighter. All right. He's not a great offensive fighter at all. He was at one time. You know, he pretty much went to the school of Parnell Whitaker and learned how to dodge and not get hurt. And that's his whole MO. He succeeded. Don't get hurt. You know, don't take a Shane Mosley to the face. You know, I feel you. Nonetheless, here's a problem I have with Mayweather. For one, you're not the greatest of all time. For two, 50-0 is not the greatest record of all time. It's somebody's got like 83 in zip. For three, you're not even the greatest. Like, you're not the greatest in boxing of all time just because you have a great record either. It doesn't mean you're the greatest in boxing. People who are the greatest in boxing are the people who give the people what they want. Whether they win, lose, or draw, it's a good fight. Now, there's been a lot of people who don't have fantastic records, but nonetheless, they draw people in because they want to see this person fight. Floyd Mayweather's draw is you wanted to see him lose. But here's the problem. Here's how Floyd played us. You wanted to see Floyd lose, so they lined up all these huge fights to fight with him and people who you think were going to beat him. Canelo, too soon. Conor McGregor, not a boxer. Who else you want to throw? Pacquiao, he was injured. De La Hoya, he was old. I mean, let's just face it, people. In Floyd's earlier career, he was a dynamite person to watch. His abilities are just stellar. As he got older and people saw him in the Pacquiao fight, they were like, I'm sorry, this was one of the most boring fights ever. But here's the thing. Mayweather is a good fighter, but we don't know how good he is. You know why? Because he controls the purse. Anytime you control the purse, you control the opponent. You can tell that opponent pretty much, look, in the 10th round, I'm going to knock you out. We gave the people what they wanted. They wanted to see me go after you, a 28-year-old versus a 40-year-old. The black guy going up against the white guy, the black guy in the black trunks, the white guy in the white trunks. Just this whole black and white, that we're so sick of. Because a lot of us don't even see that way. We don't see black and white. We just see one color. There's one species, the human species. That's it. That's it. We don't even think on those terms, but they keep shoving this crap down our throat because they always want to wage war in some kind of way. Look at the black and the white guy going to war. It's like, look at Rocky going up against Apollo. It's like, can you just stop it? Look at the black guy in the movie. He has on all black because black is bad. Look at the angels. They're all white. It's like, oh, you people are just stupid. It's ridiculous now. Listen, Floyd will never be the greatest fighter. Muhammad Ali was probably the greatest fighter there ever was because he was a fighter of the people. Not only he was a fighter of the people, he actually fought for the people. Especially when they went to Africa, Ali Boumaier. This fight right here was a whole nother setup. You can tell Ali's fights weren't setups because, one, he lost. He'd talk all that junk and then go and lose. Another thing, he wasn't too good at running. He was good at the rope-a-dope, but he wasn't good at running. You know what I mean? And when you get hit, yeah, things are going to happen. Now, Floyd's strategy is don't hit me. I'm going to do everything I can so I come out on top with all my senses. I'm not mad about that, Floyd. But the thing is, we don't know how good you are because you never faced an opponent that was outside of the purse. You never just faced a regular opponent that you weren't controlling. You had control. And there was a couple times CompuBox said you actually lost. And you can tell right there when the CompuBox says that this person actually lost and then the ref says this person wins. Or when you have boxers who just stop right in the middle of boxing, healthy, nothing wrong, they're not knocked out, no problems, and they just stop boxing. This is what happened in one of Floyd's matches. And Floyd was like, I punched him out. You didn't, or he punched himself out. That dude didn't punch himself out. He was programmed to do that. For those of you who witnessed this sham, this staged, I don't even want to call it a fight. It was a play. Who paid for it. I'm sorry. Because, listen, some of these seats, they went for $100,000 to sit and watch these two phony balonies fight. Now, granted, both of them could probably knock me out. I'm not a boxer. I can't fight like that. I don't have these skills. I just don't. Plus, I'm not interested. And I'm old. I'm older than Floyd. But the point is, this is what they do. This is their profession. And we're not getting the whole profession. We're getting pieces. We're getting parts. And then we're walking away happy because of all these stars that show up who mean absolutely nothing to me. I don't listen to their music and I don't watch any of the shows. They mean nothing to me. Point blank. Listen, man, the devil is a liar. And he's all up into this Kool-Aid right here. This whole phony baloney nonsense, this is all a lie. I'm just telling you guys, don't get caught up in their hype. Don't get caught up in their nonsense. Just don't. I tell the people on my channel, listen, if you're going to watch it, just, watch it and, don't have no feelings about it. Look at it, it's just entertainment. Some guy smashed his TV, big 60-inch TV, smashed it. That's $800 gone. These people were paying $8,000, $10,000, $100,000 to come and watch these two buffoons. Nah. You got lied to. You people got played. You got suckered into it. I'm sorry for those people who don't know, but a lot of you people already knew. You knew this was going to be staged. You knew the ref was going to suck. You knew the ref was going to side with Floyd. He's going to get Floyd off of Conor, and Conor could have still fought. We've seen Conor fight through a lot worse than what he went through. This is Conor McGregor, okay? We've seen this guy go through some things. This is an MMA fighter. Those couple of hits wasn't going to do it. Yeah, he was tired, but, we've seen him go up against Nate Diaz, all right? All out. Super athlete Nate Diaz. Okay? Mr. Triathlete. And if you can hang even one round with that guy, you can definitely go more than 10 rounds with Floyd. I'm sorry, people. It was all a sham. It was all a scam. And for my subscribers, man, just have fun with it. Don't take it seriously. It's your boy Tone 202.